Hey everybody, gonna wait on some peeps and chill for a minute. Just enjoy the tunes. Brought to you by Forgotten Dawn on YouTube. It sounds cool, huh? It's a good little tune. Little ambient drone, sort of vaporwave shit, you know? Hey, somebody hopped on. What's up? What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? Just chilling. Got a bubbly water. Product placement. Bubbly water. It's not newer ones that have a little bit of caffeine in it. And it's not much. It's like enough like a soda. Caffeine doesn't usually makes me crash, so I try to stay away from too much of it. But a soda's worth doesn't really do anything. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. Nice healthier soda substitute if you want that kind of carbonated burn. Just gonna chill a little bit, see if anyone slides in. Me and my brother are both. No way, Tyler. Are you fucking serious? Both of you? Are you sure? Like diagnosed? I've never heard of siblings that are both. Especially if you're diagnosed. Both diagnosed. Whoa. Well, okay. This is this is a question I have for you. Does it make it easier since you have another Zoid in your life that's your brother? Oh, he's potato. That's cool. But like, does it make it any easier? Like cope wise and like because you guys understand each other in certain respects about the disconnect and shit. Since you said you were both diagnosed, then I'm guessing yeah, you guys underwent therapy to figure that kind of shit out. That's actually fascinating. I never thought about that. Like, what if two siblings ended up being Zoids? Are you properly nutrition? I mean, I'm eating. Um, I do keto, so it's what keeps me from going from dad bod to like fucking huge, like I used to be. Yes, to a point. He's my only friend. Yeah, I can see that, man. I can see that shit. But I'm sure you want to make friends outside of your brother or family. Hopefully, sorry. Hopefully, this stream and the Discord and the server are kind of helping you do that a little bit in our own kind of Zoidy sort of way. Hey, what's up, E-Man? Um, but any am I properly nutrition? Yeah, I do keto. I don't eat like the healthiest keto. It's kind of dirty keto, but I do fine. I just got a physical, so I'm doing all right. Like I said, I'm trying to stop drinking fucking Coke Zero because I love that shit. So I'm trying to stick to the bubbly drinks, the water, the carbonated water stuff, and it works pretty good. But sometimes, man, you just need a fucking soda. Right, I just don't trust anyone else, Tyler says. Um, please invest in vitamins for health. I actually do take like a daily multivitamin. Soda is evil and delicious, absolutely. I do take a daily multivitamin, um, and I also take. I was deficient last physical on vitamin D12 or whatever or D, and so I had to take some supplements for that. Obviously, because I don't fucking go anywhere generally, unless like it's like with the family. Um, so I'm doing all right for myself. I'm familiar with the kind of stuff I need for when I'm on keto. Been doing it for a long time. And, the amount of proteins, like the macros and shit like that. So I'm all right. Going to the gym a couple times a week when I can. Shit like that, you know. Uh, yeah, but Tyler, if that's the case, man, like if you actually have a brother that's also a Zoid, hit me up on Discord or something, one of you guys, because if you ever would want to, like, no pressure at all, I would love to have one of those Zoid conversations that I record and upload with both of you. It would be really interesting to hear what it's like through the lens of brotherhood or through the lens of a sibling, and kind of how that developed and everything. I'd have so many questions, um, so many fucking questions regarding all that. So that'd be fascinating. That'd be interesting as fuck. It's funny. Water vitamins, exercise to get rid of brain plaque. Also, get off the Zoid subreddit and and channel your symptoms into art instead. Okay, Ergler. I'm not much of an artist, but I do like to write. I'm pretty imaginative when it comes to writing. It's rare I get motivated to do it. Um, I am channeling. I am channeling the what's the word? Into something important, which is this, and the server and everything. Like, that's why I'm channeling into all that sort of stuff. I don't really read the Zoid subreddit like religiously or anything. It's more, I discovered it's kind of interesting for the streams because I just read some of the questions that get posted that day, and the questions can lead to some cool conversations with other people that hop in with me and start talking, if anyone does, or with just the chat and stuff. So I like it for that reason. But no, I'm not taking any like direct advice from the subreddit. It's more just like a really interesting way of seeing what certain Zoids or whatever have posted and how they reacted to what was posted. I'm sure. I mean, on the server, there's like way way more interesting, crazy conversations going on my server, but than like on the subreddit. But I still find it like a really good kind of platform to jump off of and develop some interesting questions and conversations, to and the such, and commentary and everything. At least that's how I feel about it. Oh, Tyler, you said you're the talker between the both of you. Well, if that's the case, then if they don't want to talk, man, I'd be down to talk sometime. I'd like to hear that kind of fucking table. It's all shaking. I'd like to hear some kind of stories, man, and I'd have some questions for that because I didn't grow up with that. I didn't have like a sibling that was a Zoid. I don't think most of us grew up with that. Having available somebody that's similar to yourself. I'm wondering how that could kind of change the dynamic a bit. But Ergalurg, yeah, I will. I mean, if I can get this, because this is more important to me right now. If I can get this stuff going and over time, yeah, absolutely, man. Like, if I could do writing, fucking sell some fiction or something, I don't know, or help works with other more artistic people, like, to come up with ideas and shit. Especially Zoids, man. Like, fucking, I'm discovering I have such an easy time working and talking to people like us, man. Like, it's just chill as fuck, you know? I don't have to worry about so many, like, little emotional nuances. It's just chill. Like, other people have probably complained that I put a black and white filter on my camera, but I think it looks fucking cool. Chill. It's like, yeah, especially if you're sitting in the dark and then you have that fucking bright. What I didn't like either was, like, I had to put the Reddit into night mode because fuck, like, the light just hits my goddamn face and then it really accentuates the fucking Neanderthal, like, fucking ridge on my skull. It just bugs the shit out of me to look at on the camera. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's the lighting. So, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, B. I dig it too. Like, it's just chill. Like, why the fuck do we need all those details, right? Like, fuck, there's nothing in my room you gotta see. I just fucking live a simple dad life over here. Like, you gonna see a crib? I mean, the most you might see is, like, some, like... Nah, I usually don't leave them out. I keep those parked away by hentai and NSFW stuff. I might be a fucking metalhead, but I'm a weeb. Fucking etchy metalhead. Hey, what's up, Hoagie? Or oh shit, my bad. Yes, or whatever, whatever you go by these days. But yeah. All right. So I got 12 peeps. I'll start getting started on some of these Reddit things. I was hoping. Oh, by the way, if any of you fucking I already posted on there. If any of you fucking garden hermits, man. Garden hermits, by the way, are like the people that are patrons. Like anybody that does $5 or more on Patreon, or if they do if they do like a a certain a nice little PayPal donation or something, like whatever. I just kind of play it by ear. I also have like my moderators because they help me out with shit on the server. Like people that people that do different things to help out. Point is, I can give you a garden hermit role on the Discord, which basically lets you one, suggest things to me for videos or streams, and then two, whenever I stream like this, as of right now, so take advantage because if this grows, I might not be able to keep that up. You can hop on live stream. You just fucking hop in. Like I have a channel for garden hermits that can jump into the live stream and just start talking in the middle of it. I don't care. Like you want to talk to me about what I'm talking about, that's fine. As long as you're not disruptive, I don't give a shit. So if you want like a cool way that you can talk out there to Zoids and me and whatever, you can do that. But realistically, I have to make it like a little benefit type thing because the fuck am I gonna do, right? Like how the hell is this shit gonna grow if I don't make any money doing it? It's unrealistic. Like if I want to spend more time doing this, trust me, I would fucking do this full time if I could. this is like the type of work I enjoy. It helps other Zoids. And for whatever fucking reason, that seems to give me some sense of purpose. So, that's good, right? Anyway, guys. I just think it's funny that people oftentimes like jump into the stream and then just immediately leave, like within like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, what did I say? I haven't even got started. Like, I guess I'm supposed to be entertaining, like, right off the fucking bat or something. Oh, you didn't hear earlier. I'm drinking a bubbly. It's just fucking water. It's carbonated water. It's good shit. I'm trying to, like, drink less soda. Because I fucking love Coke Zero, and it's fucking cancer. Man, I gotta chill with that shit. Triumvirate. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I request Ninomo. Right? Yeah, I like Ninomo when he jumps on here, but I'm not gonna fucking make him... I don't tell anybody to jump on. Like, I just say, hey, if you want to jump on. Ninomo just happened to be the person that did, like, the last 2 times or so, which is awesome. Greetings from Germany. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Germany? Keep being efficient. The efficient life, right? Oh, little sips of that carbonated water. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got on Schizoid Reddit. Oh, there's a post on here. Recent post. Oh, let's see. Let's see what the post is. How much do schizoids laugh? They laugh as much as everyone. They laugh sometimes. They laugh. They rarely laugh. They never laugh. Okay, so then they never laugh is bullshit. We do laugh. Maybe for some like anomalous one that just really just never laughed, which is kind of an absolute. Maybe. They rarely. Probably some of us that are, you know, especially anhedonic. Maybe. I would say if I wanted to say an average, I would say they laugh sometimes. I probably laugh more than the average schizoid, I'm guessing. But I would say they laugh sometimes. I will vote that. Yeah, there you go. See, that was the highest at 56 votes. So they laugh sometimes, which, you know, just brings up another thing, you know, in my opinion, which is this fucking idea that we just don't laugh. We don't have humor. We're just these. Hi, welcome to Schizoid Angst live stream. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, the smoking 420 help your schizoid? No, I'm not into that. Never really got into it. I don't think I would need something. I don't like that. That wouldn't work for me. Yeah. If anything, if I want to loosen up, yeah, alcohol probably. But even that, I don't like imbibe in a consistent basis. I try not to do that kind of stuff. It doesn't. It's not for me. Whatever. Works different strokes, different folks. Whatever. I don't give a shit. No judgments here. But yeah, like imagine, like that's what people envision. Like if you look at the DSM, they just welcome for. Can you imagine that shit? Like, I'm Schizoid Angst. Welcome to my stream, where we talk about being schizoid. It's so hard and stuff. Like, come on. Like, I get. There's gonna be some. I get there's gonna be some people out there like that. And no fucking, I'm not talking shit about people with the extra flat affects or the kind of, but I don't, the ones I've had conversations with, they're not like that. It's, they're probably not as animated as like I seem to be, but that's probably because I have ADD. So that's like special. So I am schizoid. I sit on the park bench by myself and look at the sea. My favorite activity is feeding birds with seeds. Yeah, dude, like that's chill. Like, being chill is not being a fucking robot. I bet you probably get like laughed at the birds doing something funny, or you know, let out a sigh of relief, or smiled at the ocean. Like, you know, like enjoy the breeze. Like, there's this fucking notion that like schizoids are these fucking like these just automatons. We're autonomous, not automatons. And it's very frustrating. So, and then there's like weird kind of elitist, oddly, schizoids out there that I've come across that like if you laugh or if you're someone that enjoys certain things, it's like, oh, you must not be you must not be a schizoid because you laugh at things. Ridiculous. It's like we're supposed to fucking just either lose our minds or become fucking robots. Like those are our options, like in accordance with like a lot of people. Some psychologists, they probably wouldn't even diagnose somebody if they just went straight DSM. I'm deaf, less animated, and usually yes. I'm deaf, less animated, and usually don't laugh around other people, but that stuff is a big exaggeration. It's exaggerated because they see no other side. B, gatekeeping mental symptoms. I know, man. It is fucking crazy that people try to gatekeep mental symptoms. It's fucking nuts. Like, it's all like we're already alienated as fuck. Why the fuck are you gonna try to alienate an individual from a, I guess, category that already feels consistently alienated by, humanity? Like, what purpose does that serve? Insane. So yes, I laugh because things are funny. Make a Schizoid Awareness Day a thing. Man. See, like, that's a whole, unironically, schizoid awareness would be cool, but like, that's what's funny. I don't know. I don't think a lot of schizoids would want an awareness day, but I always made the joke, like, what if we made Schizoid Awareness Day every day? So if anybody ever asks when is Schizoid Awareness Day, we just say it's that day. Let's make it every single fucking day. So there's no actual official day. Schizoid Pride Day. Fucking walk out in jackboots and shit. Nah, man.
We are rational. We are intellectual.
just come out.
We are men of science. We are schizoid. Emotions play no part in our existence.
Like something like that. See here. I am schizoid too. I could live for eternity on a desert planet without any contact and would be perfectly comfortable with this situation. That's cool, man. I wouldn't. I actually like conversation a lot. I just don't like social expectations or interactions and certain things. Like, I don't like that stuff. Conversations about specific topics, ideas, concepts, narratives, like all kinds of cool shit like that. I could talk about all day. I don't care. It's when people get all icky and emotionally driven, ideological, and weird that I'm just like, man, I'm good. Like, fuck. I regret having this conversation with you. It's taking a turn for the worst. So I wouldn't want a desert planet with no one, but I wouldn't mind a desert planet, right, with my wife and my kids and access to the internet. But I don't think my wife would like that. She likes, she's not like super social or anything. It's just she likes being around her family members and her extended family and like stuff like that. It's like meanwhile me, like the people that I'm cool with, like the only people I would need to see on a daily basis and want to be around is my wife and my kids. Everyone else, I'd be fine just talking to them over the internet like every other day. That's fine. I don't need. It doesn't have to be person to person. No reason for that, at least for me. Just don't require it. Let's see here. I think neurotypical people seem to see schizoids as dead inside machines. We're not dead inside, man. We're just incredibly. We just feel dead. It's just we feel dead a lot. And it's mostly because of our interactions with the external world. Usually end up in kind of negative perception building for a multitude of reasons. But, fuck it, whatever. We'll talk about that further sometime. Schizoid Pride Day. That's just so funny. Schizoid Convention, dude. The Schizoid Convention idea. I don't want to talk about it now, but Ninomo had brought it up to me. And another. Oh, there he fucking is. Oh, maybe we could fucking fucking Ninomo. That's
Hello?
funny, man. Did you just hear what I said? All right, can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, you gotta be
Can't
kidding
hear
me.
you.
Are you fucking serious? I fucking hate Discord. Hold on. Let me restart my Discord. Let me see if that'll fucking fix it. Usually it does. Hold on. Let me get this shit restarted, and that generally fixes it. And then I can be able to hear you. That's what I had to do last time. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, you can't. Okay, hold on. Let me change my fucking stupid settings. Ah, goddamn fucking thing. Alright, no, not Corsair. Switch to my Yeti microphone, you piece of shit. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
There we go. Yeah, just fucking cool ass Discord being stupid with me. There we go. Hey, what's up, Ninomo?
Not much.
How you doing, man? Did you hear what I just said before you hopped on? I literally brought you up. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah,
You
I,
fucking...
I was gonna hop on earlier, but I had some stuff to do, so.
That's cool,
But-
man. I know, you're just enjoying the fame, huh? Riding my coattails, Ninomo. You're riding my coattails, you piece of shit.
Hi, Hoagie.
What's up?
I said hi to Hoagie because he said hi to me.
Oh yeah, Hoagie. I don't know if he likes it if I call him Hoagie on here or not, but whatever. Who cares? Just call him Hoagie. No, I was just fucking around the Reddit. I think it's just a fun thing to do. But yeah, I had just mentioned you because I was talking about this. I just said I read the Schizoid Convention comment. You said you wanted to go into that sometime, maybe now. Let me see here. Sam Jam feels too much. Alpha. It's just that we feel like Big Bang's anus sometimes. Weaponized emotional vacuum. Yeah, it's weird, right? I think it's like... I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't call it a vacuum. Like, maybe... like, all we vacuum up, if there's a vacuum, it's for our own feelings. Not for other people's. That's generally the case, I think.
What's with the black and white filter, man?
I like it. And I've already had 2 compliments.
Looking kind of emo.
Fuck you. Why is that bad? I don't understand. I like the black and white filter. It's chill. It doesn't accentuate my fucking Neanderthal skull. And I like black and white. All my clothes are black and white or black and red.
I mean, there's technically like nothing wrong with it. It just
Exactly.
kind of makes me laugh because it reminds me of like a funeral picture because you know they have them in black and white sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
I've never been to a funeral, but
Well,
I
every
just-
live stream is my funeral. So let's just say that. A little piece of me dies.
damn,
and it's-
alright.
dies every time we do this. Till there's nothing left. All right. So, let's see here. I'm actually getting a lot of chats now, which is cool. All of a sudden, these fuckers. All right. Anyway, I'll have something to say about that right now. Turnverat. I also like conversation about special topics, but on the other hand, I could live completely in my own world, having conversations with myself. Sometimes I feel like I have no social. I could say that about myself a while back, especially. Ninomo had to come fashionably late, said Yehis. Identity at all. Let me see here. Just being a mirror that reflects what others want to see. Alpha, not mine. You look... Not mine. You look emo-ish. Fuck you, Alpha. You always gotta talk shit. I don't care. Lol. B. Because B's one of the people that said that I look good in black and white. And all I am is black. Wear black clothes, thoughts, and emotions. I know generally that's like I wear a lot of what is it? Fucking certain brands and shit that like usually stick to black and white patterns. A lot of black metal-y kind of look shit, and occult stuff because I'm into that kind of thing.
I
Huh?
I tend to wear uh
Neon
like
colors.
neutral colors.
It's
No.
bright neon.
I think I probably look like kind of crazy going outside because the style of clothes I like is I guess vintage. I don't know.
I tried that for a little while. It was cool. I was wearing like dark browns and caca green, like shit like that. Like kind of like forest colors for a while. That was cool. It was okay. I just, dude, every time like I tried to switch it up, I don't feel comfortable. If for some reason black and white or black and red or black and gray, very kind of simple designs, like kind of like these, just says witchcraft and it's got like some cool design thing. Stuff like that, it feels cozy. Because I don't really wear clothes for like, oh, like I want to look a certain way or style. It's more like it's comfy, it's cozy. For some reason, black clothing with these kind of art designs that I like make me feel cozy. Having long hair makes me feel cozy. I don't know why. I don't need a reason. So this black and white filter makes me feel cozy.
Alpha's comment, you look like failed male Dimit. Oh my god. Let me just
Mr.
try to fucking say
The
this.
lady, yeah,
Dimitri. What?
lady cosplay from Resident
I'm
Evil.
not even gonna say that. Yeah.
Alpha just likes to talk shit, man. I don't have the titties though, unfortunately. I don't have the big old juicy titties. That's what Alpha wants. Um, he wants feet pics. I know that much. Hoagie, I only wear black, gray, and whites. It's cozy. QQT, I only wear black and blue clothes. Samjan, there's a lot behind colors. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe. I wonder if most Zoids wear like dark clothing. Or a bunch of fucking emo babies just crying. It's cozy. Fuck you guys. Anyway, um, so let's talk about this convention, and I'm gonna ignore the chat for a little bit. Oh, by the way, that was the comment I was gonna make. Fuck you guys, because when it for some fucking reason, when I was doing all these live streams before, nobody said shit. Everyone just stayed dead fucking quiet, right? And I thought, well, I guess that's just how it is. Fucking Zoids. Fucking, I start showing my stupid fucking face. All of a sudden, it got fucking chat going. Like it somehow makes a goddamn difference. It's so insane. It's considering that I'm dealing with fucking Zoids. Like it makes even less sense. Because I myself, I don't really give a shit about the the person having their face or whatever, like because most of the time I just listen to it like a podcast, so even if they show themselves I don't look at the screen. I don't care. And if yeah, like yeah, or the ones that don't show themselves, like I listen to them just as much. Like it makes no difference for me. So if it makes a difference for other people, that's cool. I kind of figure it does because for some reason these tend to get way more views, and the video I uploaded got way more views. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, see, E-Man. Mostly wear black, but also colorblind. I guess it won't matter much, right? You don't want to. That would suck if you're colorblind, because like you think certain things match, and then you walk outside and people look at you a little funny. Like, yeah, it's kind of a weird. That's a weird color combination. It doesn't quite work, but in your mind it does, and that's all that fucking matters, right? All right, Ninomo, tell me your ideas for the one day, a decade from now, when I'm a millionaire doing this, the Schizoid convention. What are your ideas? We're gonna talk about that, guys. That's the topic of right now. Okay, Schizoid convention. How is this gonna work out? Okay, can't wait till I fucking one day can do super chats, but YouTube won't let me yet. So we'll see when we get there. Another way to try to monetize my personality disorder. Go ahead, Nemo. Tell me. I'm all ears.
I'm not really sure how it would
But you said you thought it was a funny
Dude.
idea. Like, what kind of
Well, yeah,
details?
just like imagining like what the fuck would we do? Like the lurkers, would we just like be in the corner of the room watching you, like in the dark, away from everyone?
Hmm. I mean, maybe. I already had an idea. Um, Actually, I want to comment on something. I'm going to think about that. This is actually pretty important. Myload, I noticed that the longer you do YouTube stuff, the more animated you become and less monotone you sound. With the first videos, I could feel anhedonia coming through your voice. If you listen to some of the stuff where I'm by myself and I'm just kind of really focused internally, my voice tends to get a little more anhedonic. And because I get into those kind of states when I'm thinking about too deeply about certain things. And so stuff can get a little monotone. Right now, I'm actually having fun because I like talking to you guys. So it's probably why I seem more animated, especially when I do the streams type stuff. But even the most, like the last 2 or 3 ones where it's just me recording by myself, I would say that they're still pretty. Because it changes the dynamic for me. I'm not having quite as much fun. It's more like I'm thinking about stuff and it's kind of getting me like in a weird headspace. So that maybe I just feel better, man. Like I've been feeling pretty good doing this shit when I do it. It gives me like I said, a sense of purpose. So maybe it has something to do with that more than anything. Oh, don't worry. I'll get you some incredibly depressing uploads in the near future. I'm sure. I'm sure that'll happen more than once. All right, sorry. So, what do you think, Ninomo? Did you think about it? Did you think about what the lurkers could be doing? Because I imagine that
I
they
think
probably
Bobby's
wouldn't.
idea is good.
What?
He said we need to set up a large series of confessional boxes.
We would need a lot of corners. Corners? Oh, coroners. I think it means corners or corners. What does runaway fetus mean? We would need a lot of coroners? Maybe. First, you need to determine where you want this convention to be held. The best vid I saw at YouTube ever was The Secret Life of the Schizoid. It is gone, and I want it back. I
Are
know.
they talking about that one video with like the gay imagery or the I don't
Oh yeah,
remember.
yeah. The game is.
I remember seeing that one and just like I was not expecting it at all, and then suddenly cock was in my face, and I was like, "Whoa, holy shit!" All right,
I know. I was watching, and I thought, oh, I expect it to be highly profound, and then I started getting aroused instead. Fucking Nomo. What do I say to that? Should I tell him I also was enjoying the cock on the screen?
nah,
Fuck it,
my
I'm
brain
fucking.
doesn't work like that.
No, you had said like remember you had said the thing where like somebody says something and then you're trying to think of what to retort. As far as like when I say something, I just imagine you like thinking about like how do I respond to mention of cock. Um, I don't know. Corners to stand in at the convention. Oh, okay. So Fetus is saying there should be extra
How
corners.
did you read that wrong?
No, I said I read. No, no, no. I said corners, but I was thinking coroners as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because they would both be apt. Corners and corners. How about both? No, not that
I
one.
mean,
I think.
it'd be fitting.
Yeah, there you go. Just have like funeral flowers everywhere. Um, or just hire like a funeral director to like set up the conventions, the conventions like aesthetic, which would be really fun. Um, but yeah, I think the lurkers probably wouldn't come. First of all, um,
Or they'd just be watching the live stream of it.
yeah, so we'd have to have a live stream, but we'd have to make him pay the full ticket price. Otherwise, like it wouldn't make any money because it would be like 50% lurkers. So we would have to charge some kind of price on the live stream. And then maybe like uh what we could do is like I'm trying to think. Like how could they be there but not be there? Maybe they could like appear, like if they use their webcam, they can appear on a screen, on screens
Oh,
around the like
oh
really.
God, they'd love that.
No, they could appear. Wait, no. Hear me out. They could appear on the screens, but no one can communicate back to them, right? So they would just show up.
Okay, but I think most lurkers don't want people to see them, myself included. So what the fuck?
Okay. All right, how do we do this? How do we let them be there? Okay, how about this? Got it. What if they could interact? There's like a special area, right, where they could interact with other people at the convention, but it uses some kind of AI facial type thing that changes around the features and makes them look like a different person. What about that? Then it's not them, but it's them.
I mean, I guess for some people that would be
There you go. That's a good option.
good.
Or
But
what
for
if it's
me
an
personally,
audio?
I'd rather just not be seen.
Okay. Well, some people are lurkers even for audio. They won't even go on the VCs to talk. So yeah, right. They probably wouldn't even want to
Okay.
talk.
So my thought on that is that, because you know how with the server polls,
Yeah.
like when I first joined the server, I was really nervous. I mean, I still don't talk and text, but I did the server polls, and because those were easy, because they were just yes or no answers, and it was just like the answers were given to me. You know, it was just yes or no, or maybe, or a little bit. But I mean, that's not really good for conversation. But
I mean,
it's
does there
something.
have to be conversation? Like, I think conversation should be highly optional at a schizoid convention. Like, it should be like a non-requirement of any kind. So, like, I'm just trying to think of ways that like people could lurk at a convention, even if they go. So,
Alpha said, but do we discuss convention as in real life event, like in a VR chat thing? I thought about that actually, like a VR schizoid con. That'd be funny.
I mean, it could be fun, but at the same time, like, it probably would be just as unsuccessful. I mean, that's kind of what okay, look, this is what I'm trying to do, okay? This is what I'm trying to do with this channel, with the server. I'm trying to make maybe some of the lurkers feel self-incentivized and safe enough and comfortable enough to choose to not lurk. Because most of the time, this is how I see it. Most of the time, lurkers lurk because they can't really. They're interested in the information that's being put out there, but they can't really connect, or they can't really. They don't feel like they have anything worth saying because of this sense of alienation and things like that. Especially if we're talking schizoid lurkers. So if you create an environment in which they can feel comfortable enough or human enough, just like the people there, to be able to interact in a way that doesn't feel like they're going to be immediately dismissed, refuted, or pariahed or something, then maybe you can change the entire, schizoid lurker paradigm over the course of years. So, because that's the thing, if you create a certain level of awareness and you create a certain reduction in stigma, then it might incentivize people to do less lurking. And so maybe one day, a decade from now, you can have a fucking schizoid fucking convention, which is hilarious to think about. It's still hilarious, but I don't think that kind of shit could ever happen anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely.
And it would be a money vacuum, because like you invest all this shit to like get the whole thing set up, and then it would turn into like what was that convention that went horribly wrong
Uh,
with the ball pits and the...
hold on. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was called DashCon.
DashCon. Yeah, it's gonna turn into DashCon. We
The
don't
way
want
my
that.
brain immediately went like, I know what that is.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking internet fiends, man. That's what we are. So, DashCon, or would turn into that, was it Terramanja News fucking thing she had? Like, she had some kind of convention thing, too. Like, I don't know, like, but point is, yeah, like, it would turn into a DashCon type fucking situation. That's horrific. Like, that's the last thing we would need. Like, if you want to talk, like, realpolitik, if you want to talk PR, that would be the worst shit that could happen to Schizoids. Like, they have the first fucking Schizoid convention and the whole thing's just a bust. And then it becomes like a lol cow. Right?
Yeah.
Woo! That's gonna set us back, way back. And if anything, it's gonna be like, fuck you, Schizoid X, you fucked it up for everybody. Now we look like psychos. Now we look like lol cows. So anytime anybody...
Dude, we don't even need the public to do that. We got our family doing that all the time to us.
Yeah, man.
At least I do.
Oh, what? Treat us like lol cows?
No, just like saying we're psychos.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta tread lightly. You gotta tread carefully, because you don't want to... That's why one of the jokes, like, I'm not gonna say exactly when or what's gonna happen, but if I do this one thing, it's gonna put my face on a lot of stuff, or on a thing that's kind of big. And the thing I was told by some of the Zoids was like, "Don't fuck it up, man. don't fuck it up. If you fuck it up, you fuck it up for all of us." And and it's a lot of... I mean, can you think how many fucking Zoids out there would want to even deal? Thank God I can disassociate from the pressure. Like,
yeah, that's so much pressure.
no, it's crazy pressure. But like, I just disconnect from it. I'm just, because I get to use it like a switch at times. I'm just like, oh, that? I don't like that. Disassociate. So, and so it can be kind of handy in that sense. Because if I let myself ruminate, oh, Jesus, I wouldn't get anything done. I wouldn't get shit done. So, I'll try my best to discipline my rumination tactics. Let's see. Alpha redacted his message. Alpha, what did you say? Triumvirate. I felt alien for the whole of my existence. Alien and absurdity. The terms that define my existence. Oh, yeah. Me too, bud. In fact, this is, this shit I'm doing is the first time I've never felt as alien. So... I still feel just as absurd, but I like that.
Yeah, this has become like quite cozy for me.
Yeah, it's fucking cool as hell, right?
And everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at first I was like shaking in my boots, but
in my boots.
Why did I say it like that? Oh god.
I'm shaking in my boots.
I feel like I can't control my voice sometimes. It just it happens. I suddenly become a cowboy, shaking in my boots.
Got me all bow-legged. Well, if you jump into that OnlyFans career, you might end up bow-legged.
oh god.
Oh, the ball pit. Yeah, Yeehis. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want the DashCon Schizoid ball pit. It would just be... what would a Schizoid ball pit look like? It would just have no balls in it?
What, as in we threw them all out, or...?
No, we would get the ball pit and it would arrive empty.
Oh.
And we'd just sit in the ball pit, facing away from each other. I love that shit, man. I love turning tragedy into comedy. That is my favorite thing. Just horrible tragic circumstances and turn it into just comedy. Because that's all you can do, man. People in a herd are annoying. Gotta lead them or else you get led. That's the rough part, man. Like, that's the part I don't like. The part I don't like is like this whole like I'm in this position. Like, I fell into this shit, man. Like, it's not Like Nina almost said, that's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure. Like, yeah, it is.
What the fuck? I don't sound like that.
I know you don't sound like that. It's an exaggeration, but apparently you sound like shaking in my boots. So, that's what, is that better? You like that better? You sound like that. But it was spite, man. It was spite and rage that made me do this. Cause when I started, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking vent. Cause like I was going on the internet, like, cause when I found out about my diagnosis, and I've been struggling with this shit my entire life, just like many of you. I'm 35, so add an extra decade to a lot of the ones listening. I was just on the internet, like, schizoid. What do I do? Treatments, cures. Oh, my psych says I'm schizoid. What the fuck? Go on subreddit. Oh, this is fucking not useful. Go on Facebook groups. Wow, what the fuck? So then, I tried all, and I go on YouTube, and there's like all these dead channels and a bunch of fucking psychs telling me what I am, and I got pissed, and so I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna say how I feel about this shit. And so then I did. And then somebody was like, hey, guy, I also am mad about... I am also mad about life. So, and so that I kept doing it. And then I was like, hey, why don't, somebody said, like, I forgot, I can't remember exactly, but they were like, hey, you should build a Discord. And I'm like, server. I'm like, okay. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, but sure, Discord server. Fine. Let's make it. Okay, server, boom. Server appears. I have no fucking clue what my plans for it are, right? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. And so then I'm like, okay, let's just keep this fucking ball rolling. I don't know what's happening. All I know, at the time, all I knew was that it felt kind of good to talk to you guys. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, right? All right, this might be something cool. And then, and it felt okay. And then I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept uploading, and I kept reading comments, and I kept interacting with other Zoids, and so on and so forth. And I kept feeling like, oh, this is cool. I like this. It's almost like I was undergoing the same thing some of you out there that have been following me for a bit started undergoing, which is like, oh, I feel less alien. I feel less insane. I can talk to people and feel cozy about it. It's what the fuck's going on. And so then the server started turning slowly, morphing into something for like support and relatability. And that's when I clicked. I'm like, relatability. That's really important for some reason. Focus on that. Focus on relatability. That's what made me go, hey, this is good. Focus on it. So I did. I focused on it. And then it turned into support, right? That's what happens sometimes on the server. And then VC, and so more people are using the VC more often, right? And so relatability was the path to support. And then as I saw people getting supported and things like that keep going, I was like getting these fucked up feelings of like, this feels good. Why does it feel good to help people? I shouldn't feel good about this. Why am I getting uncomfortable, overwhelming related sort of positive emotions about helping people? And then, you know, this whole time I'm going to my psychologist and talking to them about it and everything. And I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I like helping people. That's wrong. That's gross. No, people suck. People are shit. Like, why do I want to help fucking people? You know? And then I'm like, wait. I started really thinking about the frame and the context of it, what's happening, how other people started reacting to it, their explanations, including people like yourself, Nina, that are just telling me how they're feeling, how it's working for them, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, this feels good. This is good. Something's good here. And the entire time, I'm not thinking, oh, I make a joke about it, but I'm like, I have the monopoly on schizoid demographics, you know? Like, what the fuck is that worth? I mean, realistically, pragmatically, like it's one of the and you guys are great, but one of the worst fucking demographics possible to try to market to, right? So I'm like, and so that's why it was hilarious when people were telling me that I'm some fucking shield exploiter of personality disorder. And I was like, all right. So this whole time I'm not thinking about the pressure. I'm not thinking about like what this fucking means, and it keeps building and building, and it keeps turning into more things, and I get into more conversations, and eventually I can probably get some other peeps that maybe have bigger channels to talk about mental health and whatever else, and who knows, like maybe one day you're gonna find out one day, like if this kind of awareness spreads, maybe one day one of those fucking big YouTubers is gonna be like, oh, I was schizoid this whole fucking time, I hate my job, like, and they're just gonna come out of the woodwork because they're gonna feel comfortable enough to come out of the woodwork because there's gonna be a community there to be like, hey, we are FRE friend. We're good. We can coalesce in some respect. You have a group of people to fall back on that will understand your situation. So, yeah, and it's so insane because, like, yeah, I make a joke, oh, fucking schizoid convention, right? Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on when I'm doing this. I don't know why it's growing. I don't comprehend. I think I know what's happening, but I'm always caught in this bubble of trying to not turn into this, like, because I don't have megalomaniacal sort of fantasies, but like it's difficult because how does one navigate that? Like, I have people telling me, like, in emails and comments, like, oh, what you're doing, it's so important, oh, what you're doing, oh, blah blah blah, making jokes about it and things, comments, and I'm just like, man, like, how the fuck did it fall into this? Like, I didn't, it just happened, like, because I saw that there was nothing out there for us, and I thought, well, why not do it myself? Fuck you world, fuck you.
Yeah, when I first, like, after my therapist told me about it, and I looked it up personally later on, I full on, like, swallowed the doomer pill. I was like, what the fuck? There's no,
there it is,
like,
man.
cure to this?
Just gonna
I
be
mean,
all
yeah,
alone and
treatment,
shit
but
my whole life, like,
yeah, it was like, Jesus.
yeah, man, dude, I swallowed it too almost, but it's my doomer pill. That's the thing, like, I'm a fight guy, not a flight guy, and nothing to the flight guys, that's fine, or girls or whatever. We all handle cope in different ways, but I'm a fight guy, and so when my doomer pill kicked in, when I started reading more about it, I started thinking, like, okay, so this is good. I now have a tangible thing to look at, but you're basically psychology is basically telling me I'm stuck like this, feeling like anhedonic for the rest of my life, and all I can do is manage how much it sucks. Jesus, right? Is that how you felt? Mo?
Uh, yeah, sorry, I'm getting my ass beat in PvP right now.
Oh, do your thing, dude. Do your thing. I'll ramble. Look at PvP, fucking gamers. Gamers rising up, fucking.
This is what I get. I tried to save some dumbass's life, and I got destroyed.
Hey, that's probably what's gonna happen to me, dude. So it's all good. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna try to save some dumbass lives and get destroyed. But what was I saying before your PvP interrupted? I'm kidding.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Help me! Help me! Zoid, help me! What was I saying? Doomer pill. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. And I just got angry because I got angry instead. Because that's my reaction to, like, insurmountable feelings or, alpha, call me an idiot. I am. But, when I'm faced with something insurmountable or something so just abhorrent, I get filled with this fucking just sense of righteous indignation, right? And I get mad, and I'm just like, fuck you, world, fuck you. If there is a God, fuck you, fuck everything. I'm gonna fucking do what I want. I'm gonna fucking make it happen. You know, I just like I get so fucking mad, and it's not like I'm even that motivated in some kind of like happy way about it. It's just more like just fucking rage, and I just want to punch through reality to fucking make it do what I want or die trying. So, hey, what's up, inquisitively uninterested? You did make it to the stream this time. I'm probably gonna run it for like another hour, maybe less. I don't know. So that's what I did. I was just like, okay, this doesn't exist. I'm gonna make it exist. If it doesn't work, I tried. Fuck it. I'll burn if I need to. Yeah, I know I always lose my train of thought. Fuck you, Alpha. You never lose your fucking train of thought. It's kind of what we do, you piece of shit. But, so yeah, that's how we ended up. That's how we got to where we're at already at this point. So I don't know where this is going to go, man. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, that's one thing I can guarantee you that. I am not going anywhere. Because, one, I enjoy doing this. And it's the only thing I've ever enjoyed. Two, sheer hatred fuels me. Sheer hatred for many aspects of humanity and reality. Sam Jam, exactly. That kind of rage is justified. Yeah, I didn't ask to be born, right? So it's more like, okay, well, I didn't ask to be born, and I don't go, well, I guess I'll just die now. Like, you know, and that's, look, no hate for that, man. I get it. But I just go, I guess I'll just fucking destroy everything now instead. That's more my that's more my cup of tea. Like, I'm gonna take it all down with me. So, because acceptance is unacceptable. Exactly. I refuse to accept. Anyway. And that's one of the things that I really like about my psychologist is that when I told her this, she said, you don't have to. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, you don't have to accept this. And I'm like, so I'm allowed to be this fucking mad about my, like, the situation in which I was born in, like this world? She's like, absolutely. I'm like, are you that angry about it? And she's like, no, but I have different circumstances. And I'm like, cool. That was like one of those things that really fucking woke up something positive in me. Because I was like, okay, let's direct this rage. Let's direct this anger into something productive. Okay, let me see here. Hey, Angst, on a serious note, could you tell me something more how you felt about Doomer thing? I saw memes before, but just lately started to see such behavioral patterns in myself. Trimbarat, what do you guys think about free will? Is it a construct like God or the soul? Oh man, that's a whole can of worms. Alpha, is there an overlap between Schizoid and Doomer? I think so, man. I think there's definitely an overlap of some kind. Because, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, why would any Schizoid not become a Doomer? Unless they're like, I would honestly think that. In my opinion, I'm going to generalize here. I would say yes. If you are a schizoid that got diagnosed, chances are you're a fucking Doomer. Not always. I know one or two that aren't. But chances are you got Doomer pilled at some point or another in your life. Or you are slowly going in that direction. And you don't have to. And it doesn't have to stay that way. Because I'm still Doomer pilled about a lot of things. About kind of like, I would say, about the way humanity's going and progress and future and just a lot of things like that. I'm still Doomer pilled as fuck with that stuff, right? But you don't have to be Doomer pilled about your life. How you exist, how you enjoy it, how you interact with the very few people that you can interact with in a positive or interesting way. You don't have to fuck up your life just because everything else sucks. Simple as that. There's no fucking reason for it. Fuck them. Fuck their shitty system. Fuck their frameworks. Fuck a lot of this stuff, right? And I'm not saying, oh, just fucking accelerationist, like, kind of position. No. It's more like, okay, this is who we fucking are. We're useful. We can contribute in our own very unique ways. We have a way of interpreting and seeing the world that is very useful if you choose to use it. And I'm not just talking about the people who possess it, but the people who we have to exist with, all the neurotypical, quote-unquote, people of the world that run everything. And what's funny is, like, and I've said this before, I really don't think that, like, people always say, like, oh, we have to, you know, it's so hard to have a personality disorder in a world run by neurotypicals, right? That's what they say. That's what a lot of people think. I think they're incorrect. I think we live in a world that's run by psychopaths. And mostly generated by manipulated neurotypicals. That's what I think is happening. That's my position on that. Anyway, what do you guys think about free will? Is it a construct? Oh yeah, I think there is free will. I don't think it's like some. I don't think it's just a, because I mean, there's arguments that it's just something that was created out of thin air, essentially through evolutionary psychology, like something that we just use as cope. I think there's more to it than that. I think there's aspects of it that could be that, but I do believe there is free will. I don't think there is much as we like to think, and I think a lot of people give it away, and a lot of people let the rest of the world autopilot for them. Because free will requires a lot of self-reflection, discipline, hardship. But it's what gives you meaning. It's what gives you a sense of purpose, man. And it doesn't come easy. That shit ain't cheap. You hiss and ED. Very true. I'm not sure what you meant as far as very true. But thank you. Sure, I hope it's something good. Schizoid could be normal if they create a strong false persona to other people, but it is very tiring. Alpha says free will is a bullshit. Well, that's like your opinion, man. Alpha. But it's fine. I also believe in the human soul, so fuck me, right? Who cares? I don't care if somebody does or doesn't. I don't care. That's me. That's my fucking perception. Whatever. I'm trying to think of what QQT just said. A schizoid could be normal if they create a strong... Yeah, but that's the point, man. Like, you shouldn't have to create this fucking 24/7 sort of persona. It's not... that shouldn't be a requirement to fucking exist. Right? I mean, I get having to do it, because even someone that's neurotypical or whatever is going to have to do it at their workplace. They're having a bad day, guess what? They still got to smile, they still got to do the job. Even neurotypical people have to mask in certain instances, right? Alpha, my opinion is better than yours. I'm paying you to entertain me. Let me check. Last time I checked, I didn't see you on my Patreon, Alpha. So fuck you, buddy. Pay me, bitch. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I think what has to happen is you should only have to mask as much as other people. Right. And maybe it'll be more difficult for you, right? Because it could be definitely extra energy draining and tiresome compared to, you know, what a neurotypical probably has to endure when they mask. But the point is, you should only have to mask in situations like that. You shouldn't have to mask when you're at home. You shouldn't have to mask when you're with friends. You shouldn't have to mask when you're with family. You shouldn't have to mask when you're on your lunch break. You shouldn't have to mask in any of those situations. Okay? If you're civil, law-abiding, and at least cognitively conscientious, that should be enough. Anyone that expects more from you, fuck you. Simple as that. So, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. We shouldn't have to mask anymore than anybody else has to. Just because we're different or perceive the world in a different way, in an anomalous way. Because, you know, we got something or another done to us as a kid. Or not done to us. But that's my point. That's what I want to work toward. That's what I want to see happen. Maybe not in my lifetime. But I want to take those first steps. Fuck it. Somebody has to. I'm going to do it. Why not? If I'm going to be mad all the time, at least I better be mad about something I can put to use. That's how I see it. So, which brings me to the point. If you like what I'm saying right now, if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, I don't care. Or you just want to hate watch me, which is fine too. I got a Patreon. Support this shit. If you've never supported anyone on Patreon, do it with me, I guess. So I can keep doing this stuff more often. So I can show people, like, hey, look, this netted me a little moolah. I can do this instead of fucking go flip burgers. Like, well, I mean, I'm still probably going to end up having to fucking do some kind of part-time job but once all this pandemic shit stops. And I can't seem to find any kind of full-time work anywhere, no matter where I go anyway. So this is why I'm spending all my free time doing this shit. So my point is, yeah, support me on there, man. I got a PayPal too if you don't like the whole monthly thing. Fuck, if you don't even like USD, give me BTC, man. I put my fucking address on this shit. Look at the fucking description. BTC. You want to send me BTC? I'll fucking take your uncentralized currencies. I'm fine with that, man. I don't care. I just got to turn this into something useful. Because if I don't turn this into something useful, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to straight up say it like, who the fuck's going to do it, man?
Well, plus also, when are we gonna get a chance to have someone to actually represent us and does it well, you know?
Oh, I do it well? I don't know. I hope I do. Maybe I don't. My concern is that I'm too angry or I'm too animated. But I can tone that down. Right now I'm talking to you guys, so I can. But if I'm in a different situation, I don't get heated as much. I know how to completely control that. Like if I'm having an argument with somebody on the internet or some shit, like I know how to not get heated, but I tend to get more heated when I'm just talking to like the ether. So, hold on, let me see what we got on here. B. Wait, hold on. Triumvirate. Like any other structure in the universe, our brain has to obey the rules of nature. So for me, there is no room for free will. Good on you, man. Not for me. B. It sucks having to mask and work so hard. People don't know how hard it is, and they are so unforgiving about the slightest mistake. That's the part that I'm saying, fuck you. And if you don't like us, then I feel like we should throw ourselves out there as far as like show how good we are at so many different things. Just show the world like, hey, we're good at this, we're good at that, we're good at this, we're good at this. Like show them what we can create, and so that they see an incentive in wanting to quote unquote deal with us, even though we just don't want to deal like with them. So the point is deal with our eccentricities or our lack of interest in their social fucking bullshit. So if we can make ourselves essentially marketable enough to where go like, oh look, I'm good at this and I'm actually better at this than like that guy over there that likes to chat during meal breaks because I just focus on my job and I want to go home after that. I don't want to make friends with everyone at work. Then they'll be like, hey, schizoids aren't that bad. They're actually pretty useful for like jobs. You know, because they'll just do the fucking job. And then if we're in that context and in that environment, maybe the anhedonia won't kick in as hard. And we won't feel as alienated and we'll just do our job. I think part of what makes us lazy or anhedonic to do the job we're at or do poorly is because we hate the environments. We hate the expectations. We're drained by all the fucking masking we have to do 90% of the time. How the fuck do you expect us to be at full potential. And it's funny because even a lot of us out there, when we're not at full potential, we're at like the same full potential as somebody that's like somewhat trying. And we're like we're not trying because we don't have the energy for it or the care. We want to see our work environment make some kind of effort to make us feel welcome. And if you do that, we'll bust our ass. That's how I am. Okay, so let me see. Alpha, you guys heard about people getting asked about most random thing that comes to their mind. People always say something related to something experienced a moment ago. Free will is a lie. I told you, Alpha, we can discuss this all day if you want sometime, but I disagree, man. QQT, I don't even masking anymore due to the pandemic in Anhedonia. I just don't care what other people think of me. Yeah. And oh wait, it's gone. I'm sorry, I already read it out loud, QQT, but I might as well respond to it. You shouldn't care what other people think per se, but the reason you don't is because they don't care about what you think at all. So maybe if people cared a little bit about what we think, we might give a fuck about what they have to say. Is that so impossible? Anyway. Inquisitively uninterested. I've been doing this persona thing for years. My current job, heck, they moved me into management position. And now it's even more intense on me mentally. It pays the bills, but Jesus, I hate my job. Yeah, man. Every job I've ever had, I fucking hated. And not because the job itself is so awful, but because of the expectations of that job. Especially since I'm good at sales. I get it. I have to charm people. I have to mask to sell stuff. That's fine. Right? I'm getting paid to do that. That's reasonable. I might not like it, but it's reasonable. Okay? I'm not getting paid to charm my boss. I'm not getting paid to get along like friends with coworkers. I'm not getting paid to do more than I have to. And I would prefer a job where I don't have to interact with people I'm not interested in interacting with. So I know that's why a lot of Zoids are good at jobs where they're just kind of isolated. So if you found a job like that, good on you. But what sucks is sometimes people find jobs like that, and then there's like other expectations that are expected from you, like social expectations. Be a part of the team. Be a team supporter of the fucking company or some shit. Why can't they accept that you don't give a fuck about the company? You're just there to do your job and make product and sell product. That's all they should be concerned with. I feel like that's the one thing, if I can think of anything before like everything got corporatized, that was probably useful to the Schizoid in like say the 1930s or 40s, was you go into your fucking forge or the fucking metalworks place and you fucking do your fucking job, and if anybody talks to you, you just be like, just working. It's okay, just working. And then nobody expected you to be like, hey, what's up, Jim? How's it going? Oh, how are sales doing? And then you don't have the boss. The boss would just come in on occasion and just be like,
What are the numbers looking like?
and that's be a fucking it. Not like, hey, we need to have a meeting. Oh, we need to fucking do this and that. Like, based metalworker. I'm sure we made pretty fucking awesome metalworkers. Because all we wanted to probably do was make enough money to live and maybe buy book. Buy book on occasion and read book. Let me see here. Trevor agrees. Alpha, I'm waiting for OnlyFans page. You fuck, where is it? One day I'll give you one, Alpha, just for you. Just for you. Last stream, you guys should have listened to it. I was reading a Reddit post where a girl, I believe, was talking about doing OnlyFans and being schizoid. So there's already a schizoid out there doing OnlyFans. There's probably quite a few. Neats. OnlyFans needs. Like, you ever think about that? Like, how many, like, those super hot or whatever, ethot type girls or whatever, how many of them are, like, fucked? Like, or hate it? But it's the job you can do and make a substantial amount of money and stay home and away from others. Something to think about. See here, schizoids are fascinating creatures. They can be. We care, man. We care. We care about certain things. The stuff we do care about, we care about a lot. But the world we live in makes us even stop caring about the things we care about. See here. Sounds horrifying to get so much attention. I'm lucky that way, man. Because, like, for whatever fucking reason, attention doesn't faze me. Like, too much. It's more like the concept of it, like the conceptual aspect of it, kind of, I deal with it, I struggle with it. But the actual attention doesn't give me anxiety or freak me out or anything. Like, so I guess there you go. I'm the schizoid that can do this job and enjoy it. So.
It bothers me, attention, but I just kind of delude myself and I just try to make myself think that they're gonna forget, even though I know they probably won't forget some parts of what I said, and that's terrifying. But I mean, like, if I just stay in my hermit shell and not at least interact with fellow schizoids, then, like, I just get worse, and I want to try and, you know, at least get over that sort of anxiety.
There we go. I just realized I never had the chat box up in the front. I just moved it. That's hilarious. But yeah, dude, I know about those. Like, I kind of talked to you about it before. Like, I know about those coping mechanisms, those kind of self-delusions kind of things. Dude, I did so much of that shit for so many different aspects of life. Like, I used so much delusional cope to just, like, convince myself, I can be normal. I can be people too. Like, and, all it led was down a path of fucking tears and emptiness. Oh, Yehis or slash Hoagie. Thanks, man. Thanks for support, bro. I'll give you that Garden Hermit action, if you ever want to get on later on. Trying to see what I got here. Inquisitively said, that's the reason I got my job. It's warehouse conveyor type shit. But they said that I was a dedicated worker and said I should move up for the pay. Worst mistake I've ever made. That's why I never did it, man. And that's the thing too. Don't get tricked, because sometimes moving up in a job is not the way to go. Especially if it puts you in a position where you have to interact with more people and you're a fucking schizoid. But if you do the math, sometimes it's not worth it, dude. Like, I've discussed this many times already. Why do 50% more work and only get a 15% return on that effort? It's fucking useless. Why do we have to accept that? It's bullshit. Sometimes we do have to. But it's more like reluctant. Being real about it. Not because we actually accept the situation. Let's see here. Hoagie, just read the OnlyFans Reddit post and it sounds horrifying to me. I hate notifications. Sorry, fucking Hoagie, secretly telling me don't do at everyone's. Sorry, guys, I have to do at everyone's on the fucking Discord. I don't have a choice. Otherwise, I'll never get a hold of anybody. Because nobody here uses social media. I worked my ass off last 2 jobs and got passed over. I honestly think it was because I was the loner who didn't suck off management. I don't know, maybe I'm being paranoid. CX, honestly, man, it wouldn't be surprised, because the reason I know is because I know how to suck off management. Like, charismatic wise, not literally suck dick. So because of that reason, I know how to work through social ladders. I know how to do it. I hate it, but I know how to do it. So there is a possibility, man. Yeah, that is a distinct possibility, but I can't promise you that was the case. I can be people. Wahahaha. Yeah, I can be people. Hi, guys. Hi, fellow humans. See here. Triumvirate. To gauge the depth of life leads to find nothingness, but sometimes that nothingness is enjoyable. Little peace and quiet, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Bro, I'm moving in my company from sales to production and machine operation because my coworkers are cunts and I hate them. Good for you, man. As long as it pays well. Or at least the same. Even if it pays the same, you deal with less people. They're just gonna expect all this bullshit from you. I have every server I'm in muted. But even if you do better work than other people, you'll be looked down on for not sucking off managers. Yeah, every time, man. It sucks. Unless you find a really good boss. Unless you find possibly a secret schizoid boss. But or somebody that just gets it. That works work. That's it. Some people think I'm crazy and say you want to become a blue collar worker. That's just silly, man. Yeah, what kind of elitist shit is that too, to say that to somebody? So? I want to be a blue collar worker. Looking down on you for it. Bullshit. Alright, let's move on here. Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah, that's the... I've never heard anyone say that. That's funny. Did you read that, Ninomo, that Trimbarat said? Said, hoping God is a schizoid? Wouldn't that be awesome if there was a fucking, like, okay, this is a cool kind of fantasy scenario. Like, you fucking you get isekai'd in a fucking heaven, right? Because you get hit by a truck, and you get there and like fucking God's there or whatever, and you know you're at the gates, right? And they're like, oh, they look on the thing, they're like, schizoid, come on in. Like they only let us in because God is a schizoid, and he's just like, I don't know what's wrong with my creations. They're always just doing stupid shit, killing each other.
Man, that'd be nice.
He's like, they just keep fucking everything up. You guys seem to get it, but nobody listens. That'd be fucking awesome. Pay is the same, and I can even be better later. Win-win. Yeah, it's a win-win, Alpha. Hell yeah. You'll be happier doing it, and you get paid the same. That's a win-win. That's worth innumerous amounts of dollars. Is peace of mind. Give me liberty or give me death. What's that? Till my very last breath, give me liberty or give me death today. Can't disagree with that. Hey, Ninomo, if you got fucking at any point, remember, you got a fucking thought in your head, you fucking just tell me. And you just jump right in. I like when you do that. Just jump right in. Be like, hey,
My brain's a little empty today.
It's all good, man. My brain's always full of shit, so sometimes empty is better.
I mean, it's just empty in terms of like conversation topics.
Nah, it's
the
all
thoughts, good. No.
Well, I can run for days, man, so as long as the anhedonia doesn't hit me like a fucking sack of potatoes, I can usually run for days. Once that hits, then I have to have other people talk for a second. Let me see. Okay, so let's see what else there is. Oh, this one sounds interesting, actually. 7 hours ago. I was wondering, does anybody else fantasies about transferring his consciousness to the internet?
That sounds kind of like a nightmare.
Oh man, dude, can you imagine? Like, nightmare, dude. That's like the worst nightmare scenario. Somebody put, yeah, there we go. No, in fact, the idea of an eternal existence or an existence beyond my control terrifies me. I need to know things are going to end. That's it even brings me solace sometimes, as dark as that may sound. Yeah, man. I do not want to live eternally on the internet, especially if like you don't know what the internet's going to turn into, or like if like what if like okay, let's just say you can upload your consciousness and it feels like streamlined, like it doesn't even feel like you died or anything, like your just consciousness is now whatever the soul is now part of the internet, right? What's the guarantee? And even if they have the technology to say it's unhackable, unencryptable, on this, on that, well, yeah, maybe for the next 50 years, 100 years. What about 500 years? What about 1,000 years?
Can you imagine the amount of corruption that could happen to your, consciousness? You like
It's like
you
nobody
you
thinks about
just
that. It's
you
crazy.
wouldn't be you anymore after that.
No, it would be you're essentially yeah, it would be corrupting the very essence of who you are. At least if you die, you died who you were. So, you didn't fucking become something else that was never you. That's terrifying. It's horrible. That's like literally like a schizoid nightmare. Is having people like imagine if like an Xavier type X-Men can just like get inside your brain and just fuck with it. Nightmare scenario. Nightmare scenario. If I had one mutant, like if I had one power in a superhero type world, and I don't care about being a superhero, it would be I want the power that my mind is uninvadable by any psychic, like superhero or anything. Like my mind is uninvadable. Like even if I just live a normal life after that, like a regular fucking human life. If I have to choose one power in a world like a Marvel or DC world, it would be that right there. It would be like, oh,
I
my brain can't be invaded ever.
I often wish that like I could be immortal or be invisible or like go invisible, not invisible all the time, but that's funny considering we just talked about immortality, but like immortality on the internet doesn't sound appealing at all like that. Ugh.
I don't like immortality as a whole because, like, what I mean, statistically speaking, you're gonna end up some shitty situation under the sea, stuck down there for thousands of years, if not forever.
Oh, yeah, true. I was just thinking about like being immortal in the most ideal sense where like nothing happens to you. Because I got that like existential dread of like I don't know who I am, and it's just, like sometimes it hits me like a truck. It'll just suddenly happen and I'm like hyperventilating. Like I'm suddenly just aware that I'm alive and I'm not behind the veil of disassociation, and it's just like there's really like nothing here.
Thinking about that. But there is something here. And that's the scariest part. Oh, fucking Gabriel jumped on. Hey, Gabriel.
What's going on?
Not much. Oh, you're not actually outside this time. But in the public.
Not yet. No.
Oh, okay.
I just woke up, so I'm just seeing what's going on with the stream.
Just hanging out for a bit. I don't know how long it's gonna go, really. But just chilling, talking. Like, you were right, man. This fucking, Reddit is a gold mine for conversation. Like,
Hell
it's just...
yeah.
Like, we don't even end up talking about, like, what's on here. I go on, like, tirades and just, like, fucking off on the... I just go off the rails, like, half the time. Let's see here. Oh,
Yeah, unless you got, like, the most interesting topic in the world, I see no point to stick to a topic, you know?
No, not at all. And you could just look at the other Reddit and just see if it triggers anything. Like, we went from this person talking about what it would be like if they would like their consciousness to be uploaded to the internet to talking about superpowers, and like now people are posting superpowers they would want. And one thing that you I don't know if you were listening to the stream that you would find funny is the idea of a schizoid god. Like it's just funny to think that like if you died, you know, you got isekai'd into the fucking heaven, and then they're like, oh, you're one of those, come on in. This is the only kind of human we let in. Because and then God sitting on his throne going, what the fuck's wrong with my creations? I could only get a handful of you to fucking do anything right.
I kind of wrote a poem about that, like envisioning God as like, uh, I don't know. It was kind of like I had a problem with the nature of infinity and
Yeah.
like how like that would actually hurt you from understanding certain parts of your creation, like if you know too much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's funny.
but
It's
but
funny.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I
Skit.
mean,
He's a misanthrope. Fucking God. That'd be the
probably.
funniest shit, dude. That'd be the funniest shit. He highly dislikes most of his creations, especially the ones that worship him.
Yeah,
That would be funny,
I
dude.
mean,
Because if God was a schizoid, he'd be like, "Why the fuck do you keep worshiping me?" He would fucking not like that shit. He'd just be like, "Damn,
that
stop!"
explains all the plagues and floods, you know?
Right? He's just like trying to get
Just
us to
leave me a fuck
stop. He's like,
alone.
"Stop it! Stop! Stop fucking killing each other! Stop fucking each other and raping each other! Stop it! Just chill." Fuck.
Literally made you a fucking place where you could just chill and just eat apples and be cool all day, but no.
Yeah, and imagine he's got a personality like some of us where we're like, I don't want to control you. Just stop. Like he has this philosophical dilemma where he doesn't want to control people because he actually believes in like autonomy, but he has the power to. That'd be really funny.
Oh yeah, that's the whole issue with free will.
Yeah, and I think that would be funny as hell. If he's like, I just let them do whatever the fuck they want, and they just keep doing fucked up shit. They keep letting the psychopaths rule the world. Why the fuck aren't they listening to the chosen ones? We are truly God's people. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the idea of like you die wearing your fucking like some black metal t-shirt and this god figure goes, hey, that cool shirt, man. He's like, oh, he's like, that shirt's sick. Is that Baphomet? Chill guy. Chill guy. Smells a little weird. We was gods and shit. My lord. That's gonna be the meme. Hey, let's make that the fucking one of those schizoid memes. This, we was gods and shit. All aloof on Mount Olympus. Right. Um let me read some of this. I seem to remember this okay. Every time I go to sleep, I smile because I know today I went one step closer to death, and the suffering will end sometime. See, Milo, that's a terrifying notion. What if it doesn't, my friend? Don't bank on it.
Yeah, we're gonna invent life extension technologies, and you're gonna be forced to live on this cringe planet forever.
No, but
Oh,
even worse is if the life isn't or the soul is in fact eternal, and you take all this garbage with you, and then you're just sitting there wishing like you would have maybe changed that perspective a little bit because your situation's even worse upon death. Um,
yeah.
but anyway,
Oh,
you'll just deal with it when it happens. Um,
basically.
all right, let's see. Yehis, I want my superpower to cause people intense anguish. Dude, I've had these like I'm sure most of us had like apocalyptic fantasies because we just want so much to stop. And my go-to apocalyptic fantasy, especially now, because I kind of just got over a lot of the, I guess, teenage sort of aggression in that sense, is just like it's like a wave of anguish that and misery that gets like that comes out of everyone that suffers, and it just goes into everyone else, and then it just causes people to just start um doing backflips all over the world. So but it's all voluntary because they felt the anguish of all the most miserable people on earth.
You can already do that if you just shit yourself on a public bus.
No, but I'm saying apocalyptic levels.
Oh,
Like where it's
well,
like a
pay like a dozen
bomb that
homeless
goes
people to shit
boom.
themselves on a bus.
Nah, that'll just get the people on the bus fucked up.
Well, then they go home and then they beat their
Oh, it's like
children,
a virus.
and then
Oh,
the children,
no, because
and
then
then the children go and they take
that doesn't
apart
make
the
it
hands, and
stop.
then the
That's
hands.
already happening, Gabriel. That is what's happening already.
I know, we're already living in a fucking dystopia.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that what you just described is just every day. Hold on, let's see here. Yo, dude, boy, QQT. Imagine spending infinite amount of time on the internet. That would be literally hell. It depends on what part of the internet, but yes. Sam Jam, I want to cause explosive diarrhea on command. I still think better than explosive diarrhea would still be the Orgasmo gun, if you've ever seen that fucking movie. Just basically make people nut on command just by pointing at them. Would be pretty funny. Like, especially if they're on TV. And just fucking making them, like, have, like, uncontrollably powerful orgasms in public. It would be the best shit ever. Let's see here. That makes me scared about Neuralink. I just unfiltered access to the internet. Yeah, it's fucking scary. Fuck that Neuralink shit. You could just stream HD porn into your brain 24/7. God, that sounds like hell too. Look at this world, Triumvirate. If there is a god, he must be a schizoid. Lives for an eternity alone, then makes the error of creation, and now regrets it deeply. Inquisitively uninterested. That would be damn funny. Yeah, that would be funny. All right, let's move on to the next portion here. See what else we can find on this trash can known as Reddit. I wonder if like half the schizoids. Like,
Wait, no. Could you go on the explain like on 5 Reddit?
The what?
Explain ELI5.
Okay, hold on. Let's type that in again. Okay, so what is it? ELI what?
5.
5?
The number 5. Yeah.
That what is this?
It's people asking questions that they need explained to them like they're a child.
Okay. Okay, so just don't.
Just kidding. It's hentai.
No, please, it's not, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Okay, good. It said sorry, couldn't load this page. There we go.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know. What?
Oh, there's one post.
No, that's a thing. Hold on. Let me
I have to join. I have to join. Here, I'll join it.
Then fuck Reddit. Who cares?
I have to join. And I guess I have to wait for the mods to let me in. So back to where I was for now. I don't use Reddit, like I said, dude. I'm not in a lot of groups. I'm like a handful at this point. Let's see. Let's see what more interesting
I
shit
don't
we
like
got.
Reddit because it's not a good
comments.
place to get information.
What happened?
Read Hoagie's comments.
Oh my
It was a
god.
redirect Reddit.
Hold on, let me see.
Your cursor was right on the post. You read it and then you just went, "Oh, I don't know, man. I'm a boomer." It was right there. It was right there in
Is
front
that-
of you, dude. You had it right there.
I don't use Reddit. Fuck you. All right.
Me neither.
You know what? You could figure it out.
All right, let's go then. Let's go back. Back.
Yeah, you have to go back to Reddit.
I click on that.
Boomer moment.
So I click on this.
You have to go back to the nursing home.
Yeah. Where's the? Look, it says it's locked. Help me. Help your boomer lord.
Click the link.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
There
Okay.
you go. You
But how-
got it,
what-
Gramps. Good job.
Jesus
I love-
Christ.
I love it. I love this. I love this. I actually see because I actually like that I'm bad at things like this because I'm so good at everything else.
Oh,
No. It teaches you humility. Keeps you humble.
okay.
Keeps you humble. All right.
If
Let's
I
see
had
here.
no flaws, I would just be perfect. And who wants to be perfect?
Exactly. All right. Let's see. What is the newest? Oh, the hottest? Nah, it's boring. New. Eli 5. Why are banks allowing online payment apps to rise? Boring. Eli 5. How do people measure how much energy is in a particular food item? How sigmoidal kinetics of cooperative. Okay, what am I looking for here?
I don't know. You're
Gamer.
looking for some like funny thing. I don't know.
Okay. I am looking for humor.
I
Uh,
mean, you're not gonna find it on Reddit per se, but like that
why do
maybe it was there. Like everyone on there is fucking retarded 5-year-old. I don't know.
well, it's asking them to explain stuff like you're a 5-year-old, right?
No, that's just a front,
Okay. Why can't you
so they
clench a
can get
fist
around.
actually admitting that they're dumb? Okay, why can't you
What?
clench a fist when you just woke up from sleep?
Oh, because your nervous system isn't activated.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, nobody answered this, so there's like
Well, tell
seven.
them to just. I'm gonna clench a fist and punch them the second they wake up for asking such a dumb question.
This is a pretty
Uh,
dumb question right here, dude.
fucking
Oh my
nerd.
god. Why do most war veterans have nightmares? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Sorry if I sounded sensitive, but why do most war veterans have nightmares and such? And such. I know war is a terrible thing, but why would the brain want to revisit traumatizing things like this? The brain
Uh,
the brain doesn't necessarily want to. It's part of PTSD. Most times dreams are a representation of what consumes a person's thought during waking life. If someone has gone through something traumatizing, often to where the person feels helpless, they'll unconsciously think about it. They'll see reminders of little things that will pop into their head that they can't ignore, especially if a person feels like they wish they could have done something differently, or if they could have done anything at all and feel totally helpless. It is affecting them constantly. It'll be hard to ignore, and usually those thoughts result in feeling of this event going unresolved. And if the person feels like they are now at the mercy of these thoughts and event that caused it, they'll often feel large amounts of regret and shame about being able to take control of them. If you want to understand more, if you like, if you want more
ask your local recruiter to join up.
I know.
Uh,
Visit your local
I
recruiter and look at his dead eye stare.
I don't know. That was an okay explanation, but not really. Like
I
a
mean,
lot of PTSD is just like unprocessed stuff, you know.
yeah, it definitely can be that too.
I don't know if you've ever had anything happen to you and then like you're just like you just remember it. Not remember it, but like you're jumpy over stuff.
Yeah, I get like that
So,
every time Alpha asks for feet pics.
uh, just give them feet pics, bro.
I don't know. He's got to pay a lot for those. I have ugly feet, so sorry.
Yeah, donate to his kick fund me and
Kick fund.
yeah, his kick fund me. Give him $10 and he'll give you.
Kick fund. What's a kick fund?
Yeah, no, it's like a kick fund, and then he'll give you $10 per toe. Okay,
You don't want to
so
see my
$10 gets
toes.
you one toe.
You guys do
But
not
yeah,
want to see
you
my
you want to
toes.
donate 100 so you get all the feet. You know, like you don't want just one toe.
If I started showing my feet because they're awful, you guys would start paying me money to take them off the fucking screen. So maybe that's what I should be doing.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. How can one participate in the conversation? Oh, well, if you ever want, like, for now, I'm doing it like this for now because it's manageable, but eventually I can't. I'll have to figure something else out. But it basically, this stream is a channel. I have it set up to a channel on the server, And if you're a garden hermit, which is a Patreon, $5 or more or whatever, you can jump on the stream once you have the role on the server, and you can just get on like anytime I do a live stream like this.
Pay
Like,
him money.
hey man, I gotta do something. Can't do
Well,
this
I
shit for
paid you
free all
money.
day. Yeah, I know you paid me money.
Well, you literally could. You know, you could just do this for free. Like, go to
Yeah,
a public
yeah.
library.
I know I could just do this for free, and you know my marriage would dissolve, and my children would hate me, and it would be totally worth it. It would be totally
Hey,
worth just
but
satisfying all the needs, meeting all the needs of everyone else.
hey, the
Angst
customer's
the,
always right.
Angst the crazy preacher in the library.
I know, right? I'll just be like sitting screaming it into the computer screens. Fuck you! Fuck fuck you normies! And they're just like, shh, be
Hey,
quiet. Be quiet. You don't tell me what to do. You see them fucking cart me away off the screen.
just think, you could be the reason why they install a porn blocker in your local library.
I know, that is pretty good. Hey, maybe one day I could take this on the road. Like, if I was making enough money fucking around like this, I could just be like, hey, you guys want to see? Because there's this guy I listen to. Hold on. Yeah, there was this guy I listened to that I actually liked quite a bit. I don't care, like, if people want to argue his fucking politics or whatever. I don't care. I don't want to have that conversation. But I like his, he does gaming streams and stuff. He's called Harmful Opinions. And that guy is fucking hilarious. He's for sure diagnosed with something or another. He admits that he's got, like, some very autistic tendencies. And some stuff going on, and he has a very strange kind of accent, but it's not really, it doesn't sound like the accent he's supposed to have for where he's from. And he just has this really kind of interesting, very kind of unique way of speaking and presenting himself, and he seems pretty indifferent to certain social things. So he sometimes has gone out into the public and like kind of like with a cam and just like talk to people and just interacted with them the way he interacts with everybody else on the stream. And it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. It's so cringy, dude. It's so like just the autism is off the charts. And it's amazing. So maybe I could just fucking act fool, unmask in public places. I'd have to be by myself because my wife would just die of embarrassment. But just go to places where I know people will go up to me and attempt to sell me things or put me in situations that I don't want to be in. And then just go full, just no. And I don't know how I keep myself from laughing, to be honest. I would have to get legitimately pissed off and annoyed, and then you guys would see full, unmasked, angry, bitter, jaded angst out in public. That can make me some dough, huh? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Hoagie said, if I was perfect, I would make everybody else feel ashamed for not being able to achieve my perfection. I am humble, so I cannot be perfect. I like our antinatalism for cringe because most of the posts are neurotically complaining about breeders, but an occasional post hits close to home. Can I get half a toe? Hoagie wants half a toe. Sucky, $5. Me love you long time. Says Sam Jam. You suck on my toes, bro. Alpha is.
I'm gonna go dark for a bit.
What happened?
I'm gonna go dark for a bit later.
Oh yeah, dude, do your thing. You ain't gotta tell me. You know that, man. Let's see here. Ehis, Alpha is the guy who takes pictures of people's toes into the table. Trimverat. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Alpha probably does take pictures of people. Like he loves Summer. Like Summer is Alpha's. Alpha Darius's or Alpha Radio. What the fuck it is? Alpha Radius's favorite season because he gets to go look at people's toes. Everyone's walking around in sandals, and he has this camera phone ready. Under the table pics.
I was gonna say something fucked up, and then I was like, okay, maybe the talk of toes is a lighter subject.
No, dude, fucked up. Go.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, have any of you had a parent or like a guardian like break a bone? My dad broke my leg on accident, but it was because he didn't. Okay, so we were on this like one of those big inflatable slides, and I was a little kid, and he was going down at the same time with me and my sister, and he didn't hold up my legs, and you're supposed to hold up a little kid's legs, and he had his leg over mine, so when we went down on the
Oh,
incline,
wow.
it yeah, the weight of his leg
Oh
like
my
just
god.
goofed mine. Yeah.
He done goofed, right?
Yeah,
Done
and
goofed your leg up.
the ticket guy looked at it as I was like fucking sobbing. He was like, "It's fine."
You're fine, kid. You're fine.
Yeah.
Get it, walk it off! Walk it off! Fucking bones sticking out of the flesh a little bit. Ah, walk it off. Jesus Christ. Alright, so there you go. Ninoma wants to know, have any of you guys been accidentally inflicted a terrible wound upon you by the people who are supposed to love and protect you? Accidental wounds only, not on purpose type stuff. Not
Yeah, it
deliberate,
definitely wasn't.
not
It
deliberate bone breaking. I want
it
to.
wasn't on purpose, but like he literally just did not pay attention.
So what? You went to the
So
hospital
it's
after that?
I think so. I don't remember.
That's some
I
top tier neglect action.
Oh, another thing that I just got reminded by.
Yeah. What's up?
Geez, like multiple times. Uh, when he'd play with us when we were little, because that was like the only interaction he could do. Before we got older, and had thoughts and could actually see that like he's a piece of shit. Um, he would put me and my sister up on his feet and like raise them into the air and kind of like move them around in a helicopter motion. I don't know. I guess it was fun for us. But
Yeah.
he did it right next to an active fireplace with stone. So,
It's like, oh, what's wrong with me throwing my kid up in the air? There's a wood chipper right there. It's fine. I'm not gonna drop him.
he would also, dude, I remember going just flying up in the air in the pool, one time. Or well, this happened multiple times, but there's one time where I went really high, and uh, there's like a shallow end on one side of the pool, and I like got pretty close to it. So basically, he doesn't think about like
Or
his kids' if
you
safety.
want to hear a more nefarious theory?
Sure.
He wanted to accidentally murder you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he probably did.
He's like, well, I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna toss him right here. Gonna make him ride on my legs next to this fireplace. Falls down. Tragic accident. Tragic accident. I'm just fucking around. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
oh my god. Start after the stream, you're like, "Ah, my dad are coming." Just cupping your face in your hands. Let me see here. Jesus. But that story is, I don't know how to feel about that, man, because I'm like, okay, I'm not like, I'm a dad, so like I might do stuff that's like, oh, that's probably, nothing crazy, but it'll just be like, like oh, holding my baby upside down, like by her waist or something. I don't, not by her legs, but like her waist or something. Something cute like that, where I'm with both hands, And then like my wife hates it. She'll be like, "Don't fucking do that." And I'll be like, "Oh, okay, all right." She's
I
fine.
think
Like
if
she's
it's just for a moment, it's probably fine.
no, just for a moment, like quick, just like wee. And she thinks it's hilarious, and I tickle her belly. And it's on the bed, like we're on the fucking bed. So like something like that, it's like no big deal. But like I'm not gonna do that while like standing over the ledge of a building.
You, oh,
Don't,
I just
don't.
what?
Were you gonna say he did that?
Um,
Oh
that
man.
actually did happen to my mom when she was a baby with her dad.
Oh man. And he thought it was funny. Like,
Yeah,
like, dude, I've
yeah,
seen those pictures of like people doing crazy
cause
shit like
cause my
that.
mom's dad was also an alcoholic.
Oh, good times. It's like that. What was it? Was it Michael Jackson that held his baby out the window? Right, that was the famous picture. It was Michael Jackson had his baby.
I don't
With
know if
that,
I've seen that.
yeah, there's a picture of Michael Jackson like when he had his baby or whatever. Um, he put yeah, it was MJ. He put his baby out the fucking window to show the world, like nah, see yeah, but like fucking babies like hang out the window,
God.
like in public. And everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Right? Or was it Britney Spears putting when she got famous for putting her fucking kid in the front of the car with her?
Oh, I just remembered.
Yeah, just some.
That happened to like the same thing happened to my sister as well. It's like history repeated itself. So my mom's dad did that with her, and then my dad did that with my sister.
So wait, what you're telling me is that neglect and abuse can be generational?
Probably.
Wait, there's cycles of abuse and neglect that exists from generation to generation? That's
Definitely seems like
mind
it.
blowing, bro. That's some like fucking
The alcoholism sure did pass generations.
fucking mind blowing levels of reality perceiving right there. Like no, I'm just fucking with you, man. Like of course it is, dude. It's like shit, man. Like that's what happens, oh daddy, somebody touched fucking my butthole. Now it's my turn to touch someone's butthole. Like it's just it's cycles of violence, cycles of trauma, man. Like and all a person can do is have the sheer will and determination and spit and vinegar to fucking break those cycles. So simple as that. Let's see here. I got a bunch of comments. See, I said many times off of Darius, I'm interested only in Anx's feet. If he wants my money, I want his OnlyFans page. Although it is my season because you're legs guy. Get the fucking you're not legs guy, you're feet guy. You already made too many jokes about the feet. You're a feet guy. You're a Quentin Tarantino for sure. I was told, inquisitively and interested, I was told that when I was a couple of months old, my mom fell asleep with me on her while we were on the bed, and I rolled off and hit the floor. See, but okay, that one is a little less neglect and more accident because, dude, when you have a fucking baby that's a couple months old, depending on like the amount of sleep you're allowing your parents to have, like or how active the father is in helping with the nightly duties. Yeah, dude, people could just be destroyed, man. I remember nights where I was wrecked. But I probably wouldn't have my baby on me on my bed. But if they're trying to breastfeed, that's another situation, man. That's rough. So, or if the baby only likes breastfeeding, because there's some babies that just won't take formula once they get hooked on the breastfeeding. They just hate that shit. Let's see here. What?
That just sounded funny the way you said it.
They just hate that shit. They're like,
No, like they get hooked on
yeah, they get
like
hey,
natural
man.
like non-processed like cancer. Like oh wow.
No, but I'm talking about titty.
I know,
Oh,
titties are
okay.
good.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that who doesn't? Hey, Gabriel, you never been hooked on a titty?
I may have been at one point or
Exactly. At
another.
one point or another, we've all been hooked on a titty. All right. So let's see here. That's where was I here?
No, it's just the way you said it. It sounded like the formula was the state of nature and sucking on titties was an
Oh, I see
aberration.
what you're saying. No. Fucking, I know. What the fuck? Stupid
Yeah,
babies.
having to use full fucking
Babe,
sentences to explain
babe,
myself, I bet you.
babies not progressing. Unprogressive with technology, babies. Let's see here. Inquisitively uninterested, like a tiny ragdoll. Yes. Uh, Hoagie, I have the same stories about rolling off the bed. I've never heard anyone else with the same story. I'm sure, dude. Okay. Here, I'll tell you guys a story that I don't know the details about. I've never heard of. Okay, inquisitively uninterested. Brain damage brothers. I don't know why you said that, but that's funny. Hoagie, yes. Alpha Dare, Alpha Radius. And tired. Good night, people. Oh, he's tired. Have fun with the stream. Yeah, later, Alpha. Trim Vera. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here is fucking Ninomo typing in "Good night, Alpha." You're literally on the fucking stream, Ninomo.
You guys were talking. I didn't want
Oh
to
my
interrupt.
god.
Alpha's not so important that I should have to
Fuck
interrupt.
him. Yeah, I'm just gonna type this in. So so that I don't have to interrupt the stream, guys. My name's Ninomo. Just kidding. It's alright. Ninomo is my he's my stream ASMR speaker, so it's all good.
I feel like I'm your technical assistant's like goblin that just comes out of the woodworks to help you every damn stream.
I love my goblins. Don't worry. You want to be my PogChamp?
Oh god.
You're my little PogChamp.
Such a beautiful day today.
You're my little PogChamp, Ninomo. See here, ASMR podcast would be a good idea.
Oh yeah, I'll bring out my fucking Blue Yeti mic that picks up everything. Perfect.
Well, that's what I have right here.
Yeah, but you have like a muffler or whatever the hell that thing is over it. I don't.
Why not? You don't like it?
No, I just meant for me, I hate it because it picks up everything I'm doing.
Oh, okay. So like it could hear you putting the lotion on. It could hear the lubrication process. Oh man, I love saying shit to Ninomo that he just goes, why is he saying these things right now? Please stop saying things like that. Yet he stays on the streams.
Leave me alone, man.
Stop talking about my butthole, man.
Leave me alone together.
Oh, you're gonna bring up that cringe thing that you said was cringe that I liked? Fuck you, Gabriel.
Wait, what's that?
Remember when I said that would be a good motto for the server for the channel?
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you piece of shit. Trying to fucking say it like you were all clever. I'm the one that came up with that, you asshole.
No,
Fucking
I
Gabriel.
invented it just now. How dare you?
Fuck you. I'm the one that said that okay, you know what? I got 14 people on here. Fuck Gabriel. I wanna let's see what people think. Alright. What do you guys think of this? It's cheesy, it's cringe, but I think it's wholesome. What if the channel shut up, Gabriel, before I fucking mute you. What do you guys think of the channel kind of motto or the thing is we may be isolated, but we don't need to be alone. What do you think about that? It's wholesome, in my opinion. Or some variation of that. Come on, in chat, give me some. Tell me it's cringe, it's shit, whatever. Get past get past the defenses of like making you want to say it's cringe and it's feelings and fuck that. Just get past that. Dig down deep. Is it wholesome? Inquisitively uninterested. Sounds good, to be honest. All right. Let's see. I've had other people tell me they like it. Gabriel's the most adamant critique of it.
No, it just sounds like, oh, his poor sad puppy. It's like, oh, like,
No, it doesn't sound like that at all. It's not about
totally.
sad. It sounds about like it's a message of hope. It's like, hey, you're gonna be a fucking isolated individual. That's cool, respect, but it doesn't mean you have to feel alone.
That's the problem. Everything else is pretty great, right? What you gotta be is just pure hopelessness.
Yeah, I know. That's the cool thing, right? Doomer pills are the fucking cool thing to be. Fucking you
Has
can't.
no hope in any.
No noble efforts or white pilling for us. All right. All right. So either it was incredibly cringe or no one actually has a YouTube account on the live chat right now.
I think
actually have
you would
20
probably
YouTube
be better if you made a server poll on this, so the lurkers can, vote on it.
No, of course. Okay. Ninomo, do you think I'm just going to base a decision like this on one fucking thing?
No, I
On a
just meant
stream?
like right now.
Yeah. Right now? I'll do
What's
it.
listening
How about,
in?
hey, Ninomo, you'd put it up. I'm busy.
Oh, no. It's
I'm
a
busy.
critical decision.
I'm gonna make a critical decision here. Let's see here. Let's stay isolated forever. Born alone, die alone, chat alone, alone between the masses. Oh my god. Well, triumvirate.
Someone else do it. I'm busy too. I'm just sitting here.
You're busy. You're so busy. With the PvP.
I'm walking. I'm
Uh,
talking in public.
Actually, I'm
so-
just sitting here. I'm literally just sitting in my game too.
well then post it, man. I don't know. My suggestions went through.
But talking in text, that's kind of scary, man.
Oh, yeah,
Feels
that's
like
true.
that's there forever.
That's there
You know-
forever.
Maybe just like fucking grow up a little and do it.
Let's see here. I'm trying to look at stuff that I see. YouTube
I
filter
watched
is
Step
weird.
Brothers the other night, and it was like
Great movie. Great movie.
it wasn't even a comedy. I don't think.
Why? It's too close to home?
No, because like if you just change the ages from 40, if you made them like 12, it would just be a documentary.
About whose life?
I don't know, the average divorce people.
He has just said dehumanize yourself and face to bloodshed? Blood for the blood gods, or I don't know what that means. Your suggestion is to dehumanize ourselves? I think we do that. We already get dehumanized enough as it is. I don't think we need to put more effort toward that. All right, guys. I am exhausted. Unless you guys have something you want me to just ramble on about for a second here, or you guys want to talk about something specific, I think I'm going to cut it. Anything? No. Okay. So, silence. Yeah, exactly. Thanks a lot, guys, for listening. Usually I could only do like 2 hours or so. I can't really do much longer. I got the fucking whole thing. Unless you guys want me to do these longer over time. Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, that shit, likes, whatever, all that fucking bullshit. It's in the about me. It's in the description of the channel. That's the kind of shit that can make me be able to spend more time doing this kind of stuff. Oh, I'm glad you were here. Yeah, inquisitively. Glad you made it. Yeah, 24-hour stream for Patreon goals. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe I'd have to, huh? Yeah, imagine a 24-hour stream. Like, I would just be fucking dead, dude, by the time that shit was over. I'd probably have to go to sleep. Like, I would just have to move the mic aside. I'd just take a fucking nap right here and just let the music play for a while before I can fucking continue. Forget the cameras on, just pull out a fucking hentai, start just beating off in the corner. Be like, all right, guys, I'm gonna take a break. Just gonna go ahead and turn on this, pull a DSP. Remember that shit? Pull a DSP. Fucking. Do you guys know about that? The DSP fucking debacle.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, jacking off on stream.
I mean, you're welcome to do it if you want. I don't know if that breaks terms of service.
Yeah, no, it was because but he didn't show anything. He just like, I think he thought the camera was gone, and then he like minimized everything, but he was still being recorded, and then he probably popped up some porn and started just squeezing one out, and he fucking was just squeezing one out, but off camera, but you can tell what he was doing, and the entire time he was just being watched. He was just being watched.
I don't know. I feel like you did that on purpose.
It doesn't look like it, man. It doesn't look like it.
Well,
I
I don't know.
don't.
Everything seems to work out in DSP's favorites. Like
Dude,
God is chosen DSP.
he beat off and immediately started the stream after that. He didn't even clean up. he just nut all over his fucking rig. Just all over the fucking rig. Just covered in fucking nut, dried up, just cum.
Ew, dude.
The entire rig. Can you imagine your rig just covered in just nut? It turns into a cum room.
Well, he already had the pony jar right there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He had his own jar. He just had a jar right there. He's gonna sell on fucking eBay or something. DSP cummies.
That sounds disgusting.
You don't want to lap up all those DSP cummies there, Gabriel.
No, I'm just imagining it shipping in like FedEx or something, and then like it's left outside for 2 weeks because we have to wait for coronavirus to disinfect or whatever. So then it's like in the hot sun, and it's like getting all stewed and
oh yeah,
yummy.
it turns all kinds of colors. Yeah, if you're not familiar with those type of situations, watch Justin Wang's YouTube channel and watch his cum box, pony cum jar, and watch his interview with the pony cum jar guy. It's amazing. It's really good. It's really good. Really cringe and really good. Say hey, DSP has 176 live viewers right now. You can beat that. Yeah, Justin.
Yes, he has 176 IQ.
Oh, he's a big brain boy. What's it called? Yeah, there's an interview.
You could totally get more than that.
Huh?
Yeah, you could totally get more than that. Like just at everyone on the server repeatedly before they all show up. So,
yeah, well, I mean, I posted on the server, but the problem is that people live at different times, so I need to increase, like, cause like, okay, this is the thing, like, I'll get 13, 14 viewers on the stream, but then like, I'll look at my analytics for the video itself once it uploads, and it'll get like 160, 170 views. And like some people will watch the complete thing, so that's what I mean. Like, that's kind of how I do. I don't watch live streams when they happen. Generally, I watch them after they happen, and then I just watch it as a video. That's how I prefer myself.
You should make it interactive. You should do some IRL streaming.
IRL what?
IRL streaming. Basically, you just go in public and the chat gets to control the microphone.
Oh, no.
But for super chats.
Yeah, well, I have to get to that super chat point. Because right now, just so you guys know, yeah, you need, what is it? 1,000 subs. Yeah, 1,000 subs and 6,000 or 7,000 watch hours. So I'm about to hit the watch hours milestone, but I'm like 500 subscribers away from hitting that 1,000. Like I still need like 500 more people. And this is the issue too. The issue is that, I don't know if you're telling me something, Gabriel, but I hear noise. The issue,
sorry.
No, you're good. The issue is this. It's that this is a very niche community, right? This is a very small kind of specific thing, and there's probably a lot of Zoids. There's enough Zoids out there in the world to fucking fill, like to get maybe a few thousand people, right? But them finding me, one, because they're probably not using a lot of YouTube, maybe, I don't know. Two, trying to market this so get people's attention. Zoids aren't using social media, so stuff like Google ads or like Facebook ads and all that kind of shit are just a waste of money. I tried it one time on one video, huge waste of money, because I just wanted to see what would happen, and it was just dumb. It was just like of the video ended up getting like 1,500 views, but like the watch time was like a minute, and it was like an hour and a half video, so it was worthless. And it netted me like maybe 10 subs. So that's what I mean. Like it's just not worth it. So organic is just best. But the problem is that for a different type of demographic and a different type of thing, like you can do stuff like ads or post here. All I do to try to grow this thing organically is post my vids, streams on Reddit, the Schizoid Reddit. I try to post it on the Facebook channels and the Twitter, but I only have like 30 subs. I mean, or followers or whatever, because nobody uses that shit. And I just use it so I can communicate with other fucking people on there that do this kind of stuff. And so yeah, man, it's like impossible to market. Like, how do I get a hold of other Zoids? I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, to find you internet lurkers so that you can start watching my shit or going on the server and like having fun there or whatever. And getting support and shit there.
What we do is we all have to make 2 accounts, but we can't tell Angs because if he told us to do that, that would break
Oh my
terms of
god.
service.
Please
But, like,
don't.
if we all did it
Please
secretly.
stop. Don't do that. Do not do that. Please. I'm sure there's a way they can figure that shit out. I'd probably get my fucking shit banned. But my point is I think a lot of the people that listen or watch my videos don't have accounts. Cause like I'll like I said, I have videos that have gotten like 400 something views, and I'm just like how many of the views are coming from people that don't have YouTube accounts because they don't care to, and so they can't sub, and that's the issue. Like, so if you're one of those people listening right now or that watch this, make a fucking throwaway account, have an account, even if it's just a fucking if you just like this. Please help me out here.
Yeah, look, if you're on the site YouTube, Google already has all your data. Like, don't even like throw
all
it
that
out.
shit's gone. Like, don't even think you're getting it. You're not off the grid, boy. Like, chill.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's helpful, man. And then, like I said, the money stuff's helpful for that reason, so I can keep this shit going. But yeah, more than anything though, man, I need to, if I ever want to do super chat type shit, like, and make this more monetized, I have to fucking figure out how to get 500 more people. And if certain events go as planned in the near future, I might be able to do that. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's gonna work. Hopefully. So, all right, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye to everyone. Bye to the bird in the background of wherever Gabriel is. Goodbye, Gabriel. And goodbye, Nino.
I'm at the laundromat.
See ya.
Nobody cares. Okay.
Well, the bird cares.
Well, the bird has a short lifespan, so. All right. Later on. Good night, guys.